Hi. This film is about meditation, and it's the first of several films about meditation. Meditation is a very important part of praxis, and it's an important part of all spiritual practices, but it's sometimes given more emphasis than it probably deserves. Now, as I mentioned in earlier films, I'm not so keen on the word meditation, but I use it and recognize it because, of course, everybody else uses it. But originally, the word meditation meant to think carefully. Now, I noticed in the dictionary it says that meditation is now defined as a spiritual focus or a spiritual exercise. So that's become its main meaning now. However, it still also means to think, and the spiritual practice of meditation is much more than that. Meditation is important for a particular reason, which is it gives you time away from the ordinary regular routines of daily life in order to be quietly with yourself. Now, there are lots and lots and lots of different kinds of meditation, and I don't especially favour any one particular kind, but I think there are some things which are important. There are some forms of meditation which are designed to acquire something. They're designed to acquire perfect posture, spiritual power of some kind, and there are some forms of meditation where you're chanting in order to achieve some worldly success of some kind. I'm not especially in favour of those kinds of meditation. The kind of meditation I like is a development of the constancy praxis, rather than having a particular end result in mind. Now, there's a very good book on meditation. I'll show it to you. Now, where are we? Here we are. This book, if I get it in the position, there we go, is called Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, and it's by a Zen monk, now sadly died, called Suzuki Roshi. And it is quite simply the best book on meditation that I ever came across, and I've read quite a few. It's in the Zen tradition, and it goes into great length about how to get the posture right. Now, within meditation, there are two classic meditation postures. They take their name from Hatha Yoga. The one is the lotus position, where you're sat down with a small cushion, on a small cushion, and then you have your legs, your feet up on each thigh. And then there's something called the Burmese position, where you've got one leg on your thigh and the other one is tucked underneath. Now, these are very, very good positions for meditation, but they're quite difficult for lots of Westerners, and you don't need to do those particular postures. You can sit in a particular kind of chair. And coming up is a second part of this film, which concentrates on the importance of posture. So, I favour a meditation which is resonant with all your practices, and as opposed to meditation which is aimed at gaining or acquiring any particular thing. So the next part of the film comes up, and then we'll finish off this film with a bit more on the importance of posture and how it fits into the praxis generally. Okay, thanks. This next bit of the film is to show the posture of meditation. And I'm going to get the help of my son, Max. Max, say hello to the camera. Hey. Now, this is a good, solid wooden chair, and it's good to do this if you're not doing some of the other postures like the Burmese and the lotus position. So a good, solid wooden chair like this. Start off by getting your feet right. Max, put your feet under the chair like that. Make sure they're comfortable. The next thing is push back so your back is nice and straight. It's very important that this part of your back is straight. And we want to continue that up here as well. Now, there's a classic thing that we do. We carry a lot of tension in our shoulders and necks. The classic tense bad posture is to slump like that and then adjust the neck. So we need to try and get this bit straight. So the arms can be relaxed a little bit. You can do that to get some sense of the shoulders relaxing here. And then this bit comes back a little bit. Now the crucial bit, which is you need to adjust the head so the chin tucks in a little bit. The sense is as if you were being pulled up by your hair like this, and you have to try and get some straightness in this direction. It needs to be relaxed rather than forcing and holding it too tensely. Your arms and your hands rest gently on your thighs, and this is the perfect posture for meditation. Now let's just have a look at Maxie's posture and see what we think. Okay, Maxie, I think you need to lean back at the top here. That's good. Now, you saw what happened with Maxie. He leaned back and he pushed his head back like that. Maxie, this bit's brilliant. And now we need to tuck your chin in, like so. And that is looking pretty good. Thanks for your help, Max. So, from that middle bit of the film, you can see that getting the posture right is very, very important. And why? It's important because our physical bodies are complex things, and there is no doubt in my mind that they contain a kind of energy which is not just to do with the normal chemical, biological, neurological, electrical systems that we know about through Western medicine. The Chinese call this energy qi, the Japanese call it ki, and it's akin to what the Indians have called kundalini. And the principle is that your body has energy that flows round. When it's flowing, you don't feel the energy there at all. When it's blocked, it can cause serious health problems, and you can feel it when the blockages are released. Now, through years of meditation, I know full well that there is an internal energy of that kind, and that it's very important during meditation for that energy to flow. If the energy does not flow, the meditation doesn't work quite so well. So it's very important. The classic one is not to hunch your posture like that, but to pay particular attention to getting the head posture just right. When you do that, the energy will be released. It will flow up and it will flow down the front. When it's flowing freely, you don't feel it. You only feel it when it's blocked. But it's very important to try and get the posture right so the energy flows freely. When the energy flows freely, the meditation will be good. But what's meditation for? It's a technique to help you understand yourself more fully. The classic aim for meditation is to try and achieve a sense of enlightenment. That's what various religions talk about: Hinduism, Buddhism, all the rest. The Zen side of Buddhism is a bit down on aiming for enlightenment, and they would suggest that itself becomes an obstacle. My key thing is that constancy is the important practice. Meditation is something you could do for half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening. But the real business is to do the spiritual practice all the time. So a good way to think about meditation, and that's what I will leave you with for this film, is that it's a particular focus kind of your constant spiritual practice. It's a particular way of focusing constancy, where you watch yourself while you are still. And that's why I prefer to call it stillness. And the next film will be focusing on that aspect in more detail. Good luck.